Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, 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 What's up? How you doing? What's up? Thank you. What's been going on with everybody? I'm used to that. Soon as I mention, can I get a light? They disappear. It don't even bother me. I thank you for the like. I do appreciate for giving me the light. Thank you. I do try to make it fun for everybody to come in. It's just people don't like to have like see other people to have fun, and it's so crazy. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. How's everyone doing today? Thank you for all the hearts. I'm glad. Look, I'm glad you're doing good. Man, I'm doing good. I can't even complain. I'm here. It's a. I'll show you real quick. It's called Block Blast. It's a pretty decent game. It's something to be able to pass the time with. See, like you traveling somewhere, you kind of bored. Take your tablet out, play that game. You gonna pass the time because most of and most of the time you gonna pass few levels. You might even get bored. Please excuse the stain on my shirt. I didn't change my shirt. And I had the yolk of an egg busted on me. Shoot, I'm just sitting here chilling out. I decided to get on. I usually start at 6:30, but I've been late the past few times. I just get on now. You gotta I've played it one time and I haven't played it since. Oh, if you're 8 years old, you're not supposed to be in here, Dwayne. It's 21 and over. So I'm gonna need you to what's good, Mendoza? How you doing? To all the good people in the back in the bushes, y'all welcome in and thank you for your view too. So how's everybody's day been? I know y'all giving the party and the laughing emoji. That's cool. That's understandable. I'm good with that. That just lets me know you there. You ain't gotta stop because I looked. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Hopefully today is a good day. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Keep coming on in. Keep coming in. Don't get scared. You ain't gotta leave. Just come on in. Just in the process of you coming in, please be respectful. If you can, please give a like. Hi. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, yeah. Hey. Ooh. 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 I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my old heart. Yeah. Boogity 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 boogity. Y'all scared to say something? Scared to say hi? Give a like, it's free. Free, 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 free. Free, 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 free. As they say, ain't nothing really free in life. And that is the truth. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Well, guess ain't nobody coming in. Thanks for everyone that did come in and the ones that push us. I guess don't nobody want to talk. Oh well, I'm not sad about it, but y'all have a good one. What's good, Jay? What's going on with you? I'm everywhere. I'm here, there, up the street, around the corner. Jay said dinner. I did a little while ago. Have you have you ever had brisket nachos? Jay, you might find this a little funny. When people ask me where I'm at or where I'm from, I tell them I'm a Rolling Stone. Wherever I lay my hat is my home. My name is Sidewalk Fair. I be a little bit of everywhere. No, I ain't saying nothing about your restaurant. I said, have you had brisket nachos? Brisket nachos, like you do, like you have regular nachos. Instead of it being the regular ground beef, it's brisket. Brisket nachos. I ain't say to serve it at your restaurant. I asked if you had any. Have you ever had it? And I do appreciate the likes. I'm through. Right now, I'm in the South. Chill, Will. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm originally from up north. I just moved to move down south. Thank you, Chill Will. I just had a young one in here. I had to put out because I found out he was a little he was way too young. Wow. Okay, hometown. Okay. You know what, Chill Will? I might look. Here, I got my plate ready. You said you said Phillies, chicken and steak Phillies. Okay, here's my plate. Can I have some? Oh, you is telling the truth on that. You is telling the truth on that. It's been 90 degrees with the heat index. You talking about 102 to 105. Girl, my plate is ready. As a matter of fact, I got two plates. My chill will. My buddy mom made dinner one night, and I'm talking about I had ate earlier, and I didn't feel like cooking nothing, but I wanted something to eat. Tell me why? I go over there, I go to my buddy's house. They right across the street from me, and the first thing that comes is, "Hey, mom, what you cooking?" And she was like, she just looked at me, turned her head. But I said, I did say hi. She was like, "Hey." I said, "Ma, I leave." I went to turn around. I could hear her giggling over there in the corner. She was like, "Oh, you just gonna give up like that?" I said, "I know not to press that issue with you. I learned that ahead of time." I walked over to her, gave her a big old hug, and gave her a kiss on the cheek. She was like, "Oh, you got a plate. You won. I quit. You got a plate." And I was like, "That's all I had to do, was just come over and give you a hug." And she was like, and one of the boys was like, "We do that all the time, but we don't get a plate." She was like, "He different. He come in saying, 'Hey, mom, what you cooking?'" And she light one up. Next one say something, and the youngest brother come in, pop me in the back of my head, start about, "What's up, bro? What's going on?" And I'm like, now it's time to fight. Let's go outside. It was like, time to fight. Y'all finna go outside and fight? Oh, we gotta watch this. We go outside. I tap him on his arm and take off running across the street. They was like, "You is a nut." I said, "Hey, he already know I was gonna do that and take off running." But his mom, their mom, has been a good lady to me for a long time, a very long time. That woman treated me no different than she did her own kids. I used to sit there. She'll chew us all out at once. I look at them. They mad. I sit there, look at them. Okay, yes, ma'am. I get up and walk out the door with no problem, big as day. They didn't notice to follow suit. All of a sudden, I hear blah 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 blah. As no soon as I get off the last little stair, I'm already outside. I ain't finna get caught. I'm not finna get caught up in that with her yelling. They come running outside. I done disappeared across the street. I'm sitting on my porch, hitting that happy stick. Chill will. When I say she was like, "Hey, you come here." I was like, "Me? Are you talking to that man at the door behind me?" She was like, "If you don't come here, I'm putting the plate up. I'd hurry up, going across the street." They was like, "I ain't never seen you move that fast." I was like, "When it comes to her cooking, yeah, I'm moving." And I had to cook something for the next day because I know I was going to be gone most of the day. And I'm sitting there trying to find something to cook, and I got the guys in the house. He had called his mom. One of the guys called mom across the street. She come walking over, walk right in the house, coming to the kitchen. I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking. She's like, "Get out my kitchen." I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute, ma, this get out my kitchen." I just turn around, walk out the kitchen, biggest day. I said, "Which one of y'all called mom over here? Which one of y'all call her over here? Now we finna go outside." And everybody started laughing. And she was like, "I know you ain't gonna be around tomorrow. And I know you trying to cook something for tomorrow." What? Okay, okay. I will. Now I can say, if you put me on TV, now I can say I'm a superstar. Well, for sure. Hey, I'm finna let everybody know in the bushes and in the chat. Y'all say something out of pocket, she will get y'all. She a good lady. Don't make her mad. She will karate chop. I might say it ain't gonna do it. She will. Cause I already know the truth. Chill Will, I already know you ain't gonna play with him. I already know it. Shoot, I I've been I done came on. Hey, Chill Will, let me know when you go live. It's something I want to tell you, but I'm not gonna say it here because I know somebody might be watching. But it's something I want to let you know on something, and I want to be able to tell you. But other than that, welcome in to the people in the bushes. Uh, I don't have your email address. I'm gonna have to look your name up and get it that way. Matter of fact, just look up my email address. It should be in my thing to where you can just say hey, and I know how to respond to you back. Cause I'm gonna say this: you see this person in my life, and you probably know of this person. Welcome in, y'all. The three people that's in here. Welcome to you. Welcome in. Welcome in. If y'all can, please. If y'all can, please hit the like button. If you don't want to subscribe, at least hit the like button. That'll help a brother out. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Come on in. Come on in. I ain't gonna bite you. I am not gonna bite you. It'll be kind of hard to bite you through the phone. I might end up getting electrocuted trying to bite you. Come on in. If you got to, let me ask you this then. Can you share the live and get more people to come in? Can you do that much? If y'all are trolls, if y'all are trolls, let me ask you this. If you got something that you want to say, let or won't you donate to the cause and you can say what you got to say. If I put my cash app up, donate to the cause. I'll let you get away with one good one. Sound fair? People just come in and disappear just as fast as they came in. That is so funny. Even when you give them the free chance of saying something out of pocket. Well, that chance wasn't free. But come on, welcome in anyways, though. What's good? What's good, friend? What's going on, for my good friend? I'm glad you came in when you did. Nothing wrong with that. I've been trying to catch your eye, and I've been missing you by so many minutes. Hey y'all, this is another good lady right here. Y'all might want to look her up and get and show some respect to her. That's another good lady right there. How has your day been? Besides dealing with some of the YouTube the people in the streets, the YouTube streets. You welcome. You welcome. You been good people to me. I'm here. Can't complain. I'm here. I've been bouncing through the YouTube streets off and on today, and trust and believe, I've been seeing some funny stuff, some crazy stuff, and some stuff that shouldn't even be on here. And I mean, should not even be on here. Thank you, Candy. Thank you. That night you, that night you shut, you logged off. I was feeling kind. I was feeling. I was like, I hope she ain't pissed. I hope she, because I had brisket nachos for dinner. I had brisket nachos. That yeah, that's the. I know they did. I know they did. I'll put it like this: if you know any place that does nachos but they do barbecue too, ask them do they do brisket nachos. Trust and believe. And I'm gonna do it just like this. Yes, Lord, that stuff was good. That stuff is good. Brisket by itself. I'm gonna say this. I don't know why people certain selective folks troll people's lives like that. I don't know why, because I've had people come in my life would be off the chain, anywhere from being called the N word. Yeah, really. They call me the N word. They come in talking about my weight. They come in, and the funny thing is, that when they talk about my weight, I look at them with almost in tears from laughing so much. They think I don't know that I'm big. They think I don't. They think I don't know that I'm fat. They think I'm supposed to be just stupid because I see myself. What I do is I look at them, and the funny thing is I tell people like this: if you're comfortable with yourself, there's no reason for you to be mad because the fact somebody else is unhappy and they want to see you unhappy. If you know you're big, accept it. If you're comfortable in your own skin, accept that. The reason why I'm saying it like this is because of the fact some people that do all the trolling are not comfortable with themselves. Most of my life, I've been very big. Part of it is from me pretty much eating. Most of my family are big people. But with me doing inhalers and stuff, hold on, and I'm gonna keep it honest. Yeah, they are doing take doing these things. Doing these did not help because I'm gonna let you know these inhalers are mostly steroids for your lungs. Even though your whole body gets them, gets the get a dose of steroids, most folks they didn't tell you how to work with it. They didn't tell you how to not let yourself get so big. They just give it to you and tell you do this when you need it. Drinking, yeah, drinking has a part to do with it too, for me. But I'm gonna say this, and Candy, I'm gonna keep it honest. I still drink. I don't drink like I used to. I still drink every blue moon. I might have me a little quarter pint of this, a little quarter pint of that, or them little like the little, or like a a limerita, something like that from, but power share straight off. Fan, my fan was running, TV running, and my Xbox running. I don't know what happened. keep. Look, Candy, I'm finna show you the lights on my dresser, the Xbox, the TV, and the fan is look at that. And the funny part is, and the funny part is, everything is on my dresser is hooked up to my dresser. My dresser has an outlet on the top, but I also got a six-prong outlet that everything that's in it is plugged up to that, which is plugged up to the top. And the top and everything else is plugged up to the outlet right here. But I have another outlet just a little further, not even a couple feet down, and my fan is plugged up to that. I got an outlet over here, an outlet back here. I got an outlet behind my other chair. And I got an outlet where my refrigerator is. Where that refrigerator at? That refrigerator is on one outlet. That fan is on one outlet. The whole dresser is on one outlet. My BiPAP machine is on one outlet. They all spread it out. I got my charger on a whole different outlet. I got them so spread so far apart to where I didn't want everything on just on one wall. But yeah, true that. True that. Because I'm sitting here, but I wasn't playing nothing, and it's just shut straight off. Good thing my phone wasn't plugged up, but it might be so, because every once in a while, when there's a thunderstorm, it will the power will shut off. So it might be a thunderstorm somewhere. Candy, I'm gonna say this to you, and Chill Will might be. I know Chill Will's listening too. I'm gonna say this. I'm originally from Illinois, but I'm down in Ole Miss, and I used to tell people used to ask me, "What do you do for a living?" I tell them I get paid to do nothing. I'm on retirement, and they was like, "How being so young?" I said, "Simple. When you play drums for 30 plus years, it's time for you to be able to retire." And I was like, "I'm a retired musician." My body said I had enough. And they looked at me, it was like, "Yeah, you're still too young." I said, "Yeah, yeah, I just told y'all I did 30 plus years." I feel like this. They did a category on drummers, and I put them just like this. Make the category for the drummer that does their job, not doing drum rolls. And they said that ain't fair. How is that not fair? I do my job. I'm there to play the song, play the music, get the music done, make sure the preacher do what he do, and get it over with. Yeah, I played 30 years. I played drums from the church where I was in my hometown for a little bit over 30 years. Off, off and on for a little bit over 30 years. Ooh, and you know what? I'm gonna say this. My dad died a year before, in 2020. He knew that I played. What what what's your dad's name, if I could ask? I might had a chance to meet him and not know it. Howard Richardson. Howard Richardson. What's the name of the group that he was with? Sons of Favor. Sons of Favor. I think I might have seen them. I might have seen him because I played for my church. Okay, I played for my church, but I was also traveling with a gospel group. But I'm also gonna say this: I have played a little bit of R&B, a little bit of hip hop too. So I got. I bet he was. I bet he was. I I I played enough to the point to where people that met the and I put like this that you should miss him because I know he's been there for you for with no problem. Ooh, wow, wow. Oh, let me get my charger out. Damn, I had my phone's at 15%, so I had to hurry and plug my charger in. But Candy, I'm gonna say this: me and my dad, yeah, we bumped heads a lot, and he always tried to correct something that didn't need to be corrected, and he always wanted to lay blame on somebody else for something that wasn't wrong, and that always sat bad with me with that. Some people say we did. No, My older brother looked like him more than I do. More, he, I just had his attitude. That was it. I have a film on my mom's attitude, and but my older brother looked just like him. To a certain extent, yeah, but I've always vowed to try to be a little different because the way my dad was and the way that I am, I me and my son, we get along. Oh wow. Me and my son, we get along. Sometimes I do get on his nerves, and it shows. And I'm gonna say this: when we bumped heads so much to the point that he told me some things that when I say it pissed me off, it literally pissed me off. My grandmother was my backbone. My grandmother was. My grandmother was a lady that I could say she was very strict on what she said and what she did. See that the treat for a person to treat their kids like shit, it's not cool. It's not right. It's not right because they wasn't brought up like that. Grandma always gonna be the favorite lady. I'm gonna say this. You gonna laugh. I'm gonna tell you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you this little story real quick, just to see if I can get you to laugh on this. One day, my grandmother had made some popcorn, and I come in the house. I wow, wow. My grandmother did some popcorn. I go running into the kitchen, start eating the popcorn. I didn't hear her call me the first time. But the second time she called me, I left that kitchen so fast. By the time I got to the doorway of the living room, she had an old green Victorian couch. She said, "Bend over the arm of that couch." Before she whooped me, she said, "You better not drop a kernel. If you do, I'm starting all over again." Every hit she gave me, my hand got tighter and tighter to the point to where, if you remember them old carnival popcorn balls, my hand, I had crushed this popcorn so much till it looked like one of them popcorn balls. I, but I did not drop one kernel, not one. When I say I crushed it, I went from doing like this to like this, tighter and tighter. I mean, I was just And I'm sitting there, I'm doing this, trying, and she said, "You better eat that popcorn, and you drop any, I'm starting all over again." I'm thinking to myself, I eat this popcorn, and I'm still sitting here trying to catch my breath from crying. I hurry up, put that popcorn in my mouth. I'm sitting there, I'm still snotting and crying, trying to eat this popcorn. My cousins is laughing in the next room, in the living room, walking outside. I see them laughing. And I hear, "Hey, you better not drop a kernel." I get outside, get to the side of the house, "And you better not drop a kernel." And they break out laughing again. I immediately start chasing them around the house. That was their fun for the day. Was picking on me about dropping a kernel of popcorn. And I brought I brought to my cousin's memory, my older cousin, and she was like, "So," I was like, "Cuz, do you remember this?" And I got a whooping for this. And she said, "Don't drop a kernel or she's gonna start all over." My cousin just flat out laughed. She was like, I remember that. I ain't heard that in years." And I was sitting there, we was talking about it, and the house where she used to stay at was an old yellow house. And the basement, I was scared to go in the basement. No, my grandmother, it's been 20 years since my grandmother been dead. She passed away 2005. It's been exactly 20 years. Actually, it'll be 20 years Halloween. Exactly 20 years. That lady, when I say, it didn't matter how many whoopings I got from her. Yeah. When I say, like, it didn't matter how many whoopings that I got, I still wanted to go over to her house. It didn't matter how many whoopings that I got. And the one thing that broke me down the most though, and when I speak on it, it still messes with me some, was the day we went to bury her. My son was like, "I want to go to Granny house." Yeah. Well, we was all her babies. We was all her babies. My son told me one time, right after we had just buried her. She she always she was a lady hard to get her to smile, let alone laugh. My son told me one day, "I want to go to," right after the funeral, and he said it just like this. "I want to go to Granny house. Let's go to Granny house." And when I said that, when I heard him say that, I broke down literally. I couldn't tell him that he just seen his grandmother get buried, his great grandmother get buried. I couldn't break that to him. And the only way that I was able to break it to him that we won't be able to go see her no more. And he was like, "Why?" Because I was like, "She's forever sleeping." And I was like, she will be forever asleep. He was like, "Okay." Left it alone. Didn't ask about. I I was sitting there. When I say my heart went from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet, I felt like I was stepping all over my own heart because I didn't know how to tell them that she was dead. It's hard to tell a 2, 3 year old that their great grandmother's gone. That's hard. And 23. He's 23. He was the ones that was standing at the door asking what happened. That was him. And the funny part is, I'm gonna say this: when my son was born, I was 23. Me and my son is 20 exactly 23 years apart from each other. Exactly 23. And I look at him and I told folks that one there, anybody mess with him. I don't care if he could fight for himself. I snap when it comes to that one. Can I play the not lottery numbers? It just depending on what I play. If I play pick three, pick four, I play that pretty quick. I do 50 cent straight, 50 cent box, and let's see. If I play like the Mega Millions, I do quick picks, and I do quick picks on all of them. And the jackpot. Ooh, let's see. The Powerball, I got 4 out of 6 numbers, and I was wanting the number of the Powerball to hit. Ooh, I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that. If I do play that and that hit, girl, I'm gonna say this. You see how big I am. Y'all would see smoke coming from my feet. I'll be running, talking about yeah, yeah, yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna say this. That's Michael Jordan's number and LeBron's number. Michael Jordan and LeBron, 23, 23. What did you have? Ooh, I got, I got, I got like, I got a couple bucks to my name. I gotta wait till next month. I gotta wait till next month to play it. I got like two. I got like $2 on the cash app. Uh, yeah, I might. I might just hit. I might just hit. Yeah, yeah. Exactly 20 years. Most folks look at the gray hair on my face, think I'm most likely. I probably will play them. I'll probably play them next month because all I got is $2 in my cash app. That ain't gonna do too much of nothing. And plus, I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to up. Thank you. I was sure enough needed. I'm trying to upgrade to where I could get a mic and a computer. Once I get a mic and a computer, I'm finna go hard on these YouTube streets. You is my homegirl. You is my homie. Shoot. Uh, I shouldn't do that. With these glasses on, I can see pretty good. Take these mugs off, like somebody doing this. Hold on, it's like somebody doing this. Sure. Oh, I'm finna show you something. Tell me what you think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a whole set. And I did the horse as a piece of content. Have you ever seen the TV show called Mr. Ed? It's an old TV show from back in the 70s, 60s, and 70s. It's supposed to be about a talking horse. And, when I looked at that, that reminded me. It was, let's see, it came on in the 80s. The reruns was in the 80s and the early 90s. I forgot I'm old. Wait, yeah, we about 10 years apart. Yeah. Yep, 10 years apart. Exactly 10 years apart. Then let me ask you this then. Do you remember the little cartoon called Darkwing Duck or DuckTales? That just shows you how old I really am. Dang. What about the cartoon Tailspin or the cartoon Chippendale? Oh, dang. Do you remember anything? What cartoons do you remember? Oh, see, if I'd have said Tom and Jerry from Jump Street, you immediately would have known what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the Flintstones been out for years. Tom and Jerry too. I'm a, the Tommy. There's an episode of wow. You went there, Garfield. There's another cartoon cat before Garfield that came out. Have you ever seen the from Animaniacs? Yes, from Animaniacs. Wow. It's a cartoon called Heathcliff. Was the first cat besides Garfield and Tom. No, Tom and Jerry was first. Tom was first. Heathcliff and then Garfield. There's a there's an episode of Tom and yes, Looney Tunes. Yes, yes. Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck. What's his name? Foghorn Leghorn. Was a rooster, and he was always saying, "Boy," I said, "Boy, come here." That used to crack me up. A country rooster. That used to crack me up every time. He used to beat the hell out that dog, and that dog could get him right back. Do you remember the Power Rangers? I watched 3 sets of Power Rangers. Quit playing. Quit. Stop it. Stop it. Wow. It was a cartoon that came out called Mummies Alive. My wow. Quit. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah. What you know about Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? What you know about Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? Oh wow. Wow. I used to watch that show. Oh, General Hospital. Uh, it was another show came out called Passions. They took it off the air after so long. Uh, do you remember Different World? Did you ever have? I'm gonna ask you this. You ain't got to answer this. Who? Hold on, hold on. Let me do that again. Khadijah was my. Let's see. What's her name? The dark skinned chick. I forgot her name. She played what was it? I know Khadijah was Queen Latifah. That was my favorite lady. Uh the one that played her sister or cousin or whatever, s- skinny dark skinned lady. She played as the lawyer, the attorney. So it might have been her. That little chocolate drop was had a lot of guys crushing on her. She yes, yes. She also played in the Cosby Show. Yeah, yeah. She played in the Cosby Show. I hated Malcolm Jamal Warner passed though. He died. I hated that. Uh, it was what was it? I'm trying to think now. It's a it's a couple more shows that I remember. That have you ever? Do you remember watching Sinclair? Yes, that's what it was. Sinclair. Ooh, now he done threw me way back. Yes, good times and what's happening. Welcome back, Carter. That was another TV show. What was that one movie? Uh, Cooley High. That was another one. That was another show. Wow. Do you remember the TV show All in the Family or the Jeffersons? Shoot, we done named some stuff with. Hey, wow. We done named some stuff that. Hey, yeah, brisket nachos. Yeah. No, as a matter of fact, I was gonna put them on. I think I did them once before as content. I was gonna do it again, but I was too hungry. I had to eat. I dismantled the whole thing. Let's see. New York Undercover was another good show. What's his name? Eddie Griffith with Undercover Brother, which was funny as hell to me. And I I got the brisket nachos from a restaurant. I like burnt ends. I like burnt ends, and give me some with enough with some fat on it. It ain't got to be a whole lot of fat. It's just enough for the fat where you just it just completely melts in your mouth. Wow, Ricky Lake. Do you remember Sally Jesse Raphael or Donahue? God, wait a minute. Wow, what's up, Chris? What's happening? Oh wow. This is a throwback moment. Good, everything good. Can't complain. I'm here. Working on the worked up to an hour and a half and probably go another half an hour. Actually, not a half an hour to say another 28 minutes. Hey, I'm gonna ask you like this: if y'all could share the live, we could probably push it up to a little bit past 2 hours. If you, Chris, if you can share the live, Candy, if you can share it, the more the merrier. It'll help. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I still appreciate y'all for being here. Oh, Chris, I'm gonna let me know now. Candy, look her up. Subscribe to her. She good people. Seriously, she good people. And my ma Chill Will, look her up too. They're good they're good ladies. For real. They're good ladies. Trust me. And I put it like this. I give them their respect while I'm talking to you right now, Chris. Look them up, subscribe to them, watch them. They're good ladies, for real. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick, like. I kept seeing my own thumbprint on the glass, and I don't even put my fingers on the glass. The honestly though, uh, there should be a arrow or something that you could press to share it. Press the three dots in the corner, and you should be able to see where it says share or whatever. Press the three dots in the corner. Let's see. Yeah, and it should be in your corner like this, top, top corner, and it should show right across. Okay. I would one of these days. I would. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. Look where it says like your thumbs up or whatever. It should say share or whatever out along there somewhere. And if it does, press the share. Press on the share. You can share it to anybody you want to share it to. Okay. I'm trying to hide this spot on my shirt because I cooked some eggs and sausage earlier, and one of the eggs was still had a little was still a little yolky on the inside, and I bit into it. That jerk is went down the front of my shirt. Looked like I got into a fight with a chicken. I gotta shave this off tonight. I ain't even finna cut my hair. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I gotta shave my face in a little while. You see me now looking kind of like Wolfman Jack. When I finish, I'll probably look at least halfway decent. So you got the before right now. I might be on later on tonight. I usually do two lives. If I'm not feeling it, I won't go live for a second time. Hold on real quick. Hey, hey, hey. Boss lady, what's happening? I'm back. What's going on with y'all? Do 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 do. Ooh, ooh. La la la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. La la la. Well, y'all, I'm glad y'all here. Glad y'all showed up. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off. Y'all have a good one.